The Supreme Court is set to hear arguments in a case that could change gun rights across the country. Both the Biden administration and gun rights activists appealed to the higher court, asking the justices to review a 2019 ban on bump stocks.
Bump stocks make it possible for semi-automatic rifles to fire more rapidly. They were banned under the Trump administration following the Las Vegas mass shooting in 2017.
NBC News legal analyst Danny Savalas is here with us. Danny, good morning. So this case sort of seems to come down to what qualifies as a machine gun. Walk us through the arguments presented by both sides here.
This is not really a case about whether bump stocks are a good idea. This is really a classic example of sometimes Congress is stuck with the words it uses in a statute. Congress decided to define a machine gun, which are items that have been illegal for a long time, as something for which one pull of the trigger expels more than one round. In other words, a semi-automatic gun is one pull of the trigger, one round. Anytime you have multiple bullets coming out from one pull of the trigger, that is a machine gun. They did not define it by rate of fire. They didn't say 650 rounds per minute shall be a machine gun. And for that reason, what a bump stock does is it basically makes your finger bionic. That's the best way I can describe it. Now, all of us have limitations, human limitations on our finger. Imagine if you were born with a mutation and you could pull your finger, your trigger finger hundreds of times, 600 times in a minute. Your firearm would not thereby be illegal. That's the argument with bump stocks. All they do is allow you to pull a trigger many times faster than a human normally could.
Over the past few years, we know gun rights advocates have tried to challenge these bans on bump stocks. They haven't been successful, though, right?
They have at least once in D.C. That D.C. court has concluded that, as I think you could, that, hey, well, this regulation never really imagined bump stocks. The spirit of a machine gun is satisfied by a bump stock, if not the literal definition. But meanwhile, two other circuit courts of appeal have